Beautiful day in the city. I just got myself a deli board sandwich, one of the best there is in the world, just in time to talk about Brock Purdy, who came on to the Kelce Brothers podcast. Jason and Travis Kelce have an entertaining podcast and had a good guest, the 49ers quarterback, who talked about Kyle Shanahan being in the 49ers QB room as an active participant.
Yeah, he's leading everything. We're reviewing practice, going over everything. So it's a blessing, man, having him break down everything for us.
Now, perhaps the most insightful line of dialogue came when Brock Purdy began discussing the differences between college football at Iowa State and NFL football with the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan's offense at the professional level, big differences that Brock Purdy outlined, and he got deep into it.
It's pro style, man. You're going to center a lot more. You got a lot of play action pass. The run game ties with the pass game, and it sets things up. And to me, man, as a quarterback, I love it. You know, in college, you're in shotgun, you're signaling plays in. You know, defenses can pick signals and they know sort of what's coming. But here, man, it's like it's a chess match, and these guys have been doing it forever. He comes from a legendary father who won a Super Bowl with the Broncos, and it's like, to be able to learn from a guy like that and just have my eyes get open to what real football is. It's a blessing. So I love playing quarterback in the system. I mean, just the mental part, man. College, you got guys, you're playing Texas, Oklahoma, these schools that got big dudes. They're fast, they're tall and all that kind of thing. And that's the same thing in the NFL across the board. But, I think the mental part, the preparation, walking up to the line with 2 plays on, like almost every play and getting into the right play. And then, all right, you're in the right play. Now, what are my matchups? What's the cover? Like all that stuff, now is in effect. And so I think those are all things that, definitely separate guys from, being average to being great, so.
And then, of course, there was all the discussion of trash talk in the NFL. And Brock Purdy, humble guy, showed some personality, showed a little bit of zest with his answer to the question about trash talk in the NFL.
In your mouth. I mean, some guys do it, but for me, it's not who I am. I just like to do my job, win games, and nah.
You don't talk any trash?
You ain't out there
talking trash to you.
That.
You got to say something
it's
back.
Like I'm the little average, small little white guy, like saying nice things on the field. I don't got that mean bone, But I don't know.
Do you get fired up when guys are talking trash? Do you think when people talk trash to you, it makes you play better or worse? Because I feel like you'll go either one of 2 ways. I feel like I always get better when people talk trash to me, or when I start getting into it. I feel like for some reason it gets the adrenaline going.
Yeah, no, honestly, I like it in a sense where because you're doing something right. Like they're talking trash for a reason, trying to get in your head because you're balling or you're doing something right.
Exactly.
So, I sort of take it and I laugh at a lot of them, man. I think it's funny. Just it's good stories to tell guys on the sideline. But for the most part, it gives you something to play for.
Time out. I got to ask, since you just said that, though, are there any what's the best thing that just made you laugh, somebody talking trash to you in the NFL or college, whenever?
I mean, I think it was a playoff game this year, Seahawks, and I scrambled and I went left and I did a little like stutter step. Like a high step. I got the first down, ran out of bounds, and the Seahawks linebacker was like, just cussing me out, telling me like, dude, you're white, like you can't high step me, like stuff like that. I'm just like, hey, like I don't know. It sort of gets my team going. I could do some stuff like that to scramble and make plays, but I don't know. That was a funny story.
Excellent stuff from Brock Purdy. You might be wondering where I was in the shot before. That was atop Nob Hill with Grace Cathedral behind me. Now I get to finish with the sandwich on the beer of the Dolphin Club. This is the Carsel, by the way, from Deli Board. It's got brisket, pastrami, a little bit of bacon, and of course, I do always add avocado. So, a ceremonial taste, and then we'll let you go. Deli board, worth the $20+. It's not cheap, but you get what you pay for.
Do you think if you're UCL is intact. You guys beat us. I got to ask you. I have to know.
I mean, yeah, I go into every game thinking, right, like that's the answer. We're going to win this game. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I mean, I was just hurt more for the older
That's a
guys,
good
man,
answer.
you know, like
Yeah.
Trent Williams, Eric Armstead, George, like those guys that
Sure.
have been in it for so long, they put everything in, and then to have some, you know, like that go down. I mean, it's out of our control and everything. It's part of the game, so there's no excuses to it. But yeah, it is what it is.